that, man.
Yo, that's sick. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. Look, newfound respect.
Yeah.
Shit. Look,
Yeah.
I am the company
What's
I
good,
keep.
man?
It ain't all on me, man.
What's happening?
Trying to
Y'all
tell
already
you.
know what's
Yeah.
going on. We got WritersPen
Hell
back.
yeah.
From some funny.
Yo.
Alright, man.
Yo, that joint is
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boss King OG. We got Dee coming up soon next week. Hope she ready for that. Shout out to Edward, first guy to come through. Alright. Alright, what's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Shirek Picasso, founder of the Ghetto Creators, man. We in episode 2, season 1 of Talk TV, the slums of the meta, and I'm right here with WritersPen. Man, this finna go down. Hey, appreciate you, WritersPen, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this for a long time, and it's finally here. You feel me? We connecting and revealing what you is that no one knows about you because, man, your name is blowing up. I don't know if anybody see it, but knowing me, you know, I always be seeing what people doing, knowing they hustling. I must say, you is really putting your name down enough, just like everybody else in here. You basically an OG. So, but drop down, give out questions. As we giving out the questions, if anybody got a question they would like to ask when it's that time, you can step right there on that mat, and then you can just ask your question. Until then, nobody please put if you with somebody, if you're in a group, put yourself in a party. If not, please mute yourself because we want to keep it respectful because I might need y'all on this seat because I still see everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just like DJ Manny, just like Boss King, just like Ferrari. I see a lot of celebrity faces. If y'all want to look around, there's a bathroom we just made an update behind y'all. But let's get to it. You feel what I'm saying? So first thing, introduction, let them know who you are.
Yeah. You know who it is, man. Your neighborhood friendly WritersPen. Know what I'm talking about, B. Get crazy with the balls, man. I always got an A in essays because I'm out of this world when it comes to the pen. And we're going to get into it real quick. Look, just because my name is WritersPen don't mean I'm sitting here writing every time. Freestyle too, man. Hone your craft, B. What up? Talk to me, Shaq.
All right. First off, let them know where you originated from. Where you from?
Yo, originally from 139th of Lenox, Harlem, baby. You know what time it is, man.
Shout out to Harlem. Yes, sir.
Shout out NC2. You know, I do got a mother. So, you know, hey, that was my mother in NC. So, you know, got a good relationship there. But you know what? Yo, it's Harlem world all day.
Okay. What made you get the Oculus? Like, what made you want to buy the headset?
Yo, what made me get the Oculus? Actually, my manager is my brother. So when I'm in studios, and like I'm ghostwriting and I'm in the studio just sitting there. They might be cooking late to the wee mornings or whatever. So like 3:34 in the morning, I'd be like, I might be jotting something. I'm like, and then damn, who's gonna listen to it? So it's your family, it's your brother. I'm like, yo, just call him up at 4 in the morning. You ain't got to worry about that, you know. So I hit him up.
Right.
He got tired of that, and he was like, yo, I still gotta go. I gotta go. He owned his own business, so he was like, yo, I still gotta get up and go to work at 7, you know. I don't care about that. But yo, shout out my brother Boss 7:30.
Okay.
But either way, so you know, right there, he's a brilliant mastermind. So he's a little tech savvy, so he got the Oculus. He came back, he was like, yo, man, I went to a strip club, I was to a studio, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what do you mean to me? He's like, yo, they'll clean you up in there. That's what I mean to you. Yo, if you're dying there, I was like, oh, yeah, right. I was like, all right.
Man. Okay.
That's all.
Next question is, can you tell me what's your experience in here? Can you explain your experience? And what is a lesson that you took? What's your experience in the VR? What lesson did you took?
Yeah, I'll be an adult for that question. But no, one of the things that that I've learned in here, man, is like, look, you really get to see creatives. And that's one of the things that's very difficult, you know, like, you know, you don't latch on to people because the way so many people can say, oh, wait, the way you look at stuff, how they look at art or what inspires them, and to be able to create like from out of nothing. And when other people look at it like, wow, how do you do that? But it does take a different set of mind. So to be able to walk in, you're like, wow, I can admire somebody and they're like me. The way you think about things, the way you see color, the way you see in pictures. And so that's one of the things that really drew me to it. And so that's
okay. Okay. So what was your first intention when you came to the metaverse?
Kill every
have
rapper
it change.
Kill every rapper in here.
Nothing changed? Nothing changed?
Yes, yeah, it has changed. What really changed for me is and I'll be true blue. I got to die first. but seriously, on a real note, like when I came in, I just wanted to rap, and it helped me hone my craft continuously, because if I'm writing consistently, then this keeps me sharp. So it's like in my downtime, I'm able to say, all right, I'm just rattling off stuff in my brain, putting metaphors together, similes. So it's like it just keeps you sharp and it keeps you witty. So it's like, yo, if I can do that, it's the best of both worlds. So play is like work. Now, it did evolve me to my true passion, which is poetry. So that came out later, but it was just rapping. And it's like, situation came and I started doing poetry. It's like, yo, I love that. So that's my initial love first, and then it went to rap. So it's like that right there.
Yeah, I think they're dry.
And it's like it's
I
just to make it quick and short. Just to make it quick and short, like I get reckless, like heavy bars, and I can say whatever I want rap wise, but poetry, I made a deal with myself is that you have to only be positive. So it's you can't. It's like always has to be uplifting. It has to be for our sisters, for our brothers, or just a concept in the mind that actually says, what, you're not the only one that thinks like this. Somebody can capture your feeling. If I'm articulate enough, then I can paint your picture, and what, you're not alone.
Okay. Hey, that was the most meaningful ass answer I ever heard. I'm not even for hold you, big dog. But I want to know this. Now let's get to the name. Everyone name, describes them or comes off in a personality, or maybe a name where they put it as a brand. You know what I'm saying? That they want to go out, like a stage name for rappers.
Right.
What made you pick WritersPen?
Oh man, of course, as anybody who's aspiring artist, and you get to the point like you go through different names, but I was just writing, it's like, so many names come up, and it's like you want to be unique. Watch your mouth, man. Well, so many names come up, and you want to be unique. So it's like, what is my passion? What do I love? And it's like, reading poetry and shit. It was like, yo, you know what? Damn, I'm like, I want to write forever. Like, I love words. Like, vocabulary is my thing. I love similes, metaphors, double entendres. Like any way I can bend or make a word flip or anything like that, like grammar and all that. That's
being very
like,
lyrical.
Lyricist to the day I die. But it's like, it's technical with it. It's like it's a skill of the craft. But it all dawned on me, like, I'm gonna do this forever. And I was like, you know what? So if I had to die, then if I had to be reincarnated, what I would come back is as a writer's pen. Damn. So it's like, that means you would live forever.
I don't sound like a bar. That sound like a bar. God damn.
Well,
they got emotional a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, because the thing is, you look at the great writings that they're all written down, from your Langston Hughes, like stuff, the griots, and they got history and everything like that. But you know what? That being a writer's pen, 10,000 years, whatever the case may be, that's a bit extreme. But, it's like 10 years from now, somebody could say, you know what? I picked up a verse, or I saw this paperwork or whatever, and it's something I wrote that could inspire them. It's like you live forever.
So now we're going to the next question. One, once again, fuck with the answer. Now, and in the journey of you, how long you been here? How long you been in the metaverse? Been a part of the metaverse?
It is.
If you give a good,
it'll be a year in March. It'll be a year in March.
So
11
in your
months.
journey through this year, the first year you being in the metaverse, I know people got some accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any accomplishments? If so, what was your first and what was your favorite?
First accomplishment. Oh man. Yo, I think my first accomplishment was, and I gotta think about that.
Told you I'll get you some questions.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Uh Yo, it would be it actually would be it would be the stew. Danica, because of course I went to, that's the first place you bopped into, first studio I went into. I'll tell you that story, a little bit of that story later. But actually, yo, for real, first time I'll tell you, ask me about it later. Like real. But no, it's a good story.
Okay.
I just fucking with you. But no, but seriously, no, like being there and actually rapping and like freestyling and whatever, and then your name being on the wall, and it's like, yo, it's like you just want to spit, but at the same time you go, oh no, people start to know you, and then you keep going to people's booths, and it's like, yo, you go burn that motherfucker down, seriously. But with that, you still get to see another side of a person, and you know what, you run into people, and you also get to help people, because it's like they're saying, oh man, how do you do this or whatever. And it's like, you always have to give back, man. That's how your blessings keep coming to you. If your cup runneth over, then you know what, you share it and you give it away for free. So it's also, people they don't have confidence in this, or, oh, let me show you how to do this. So that's a big thing that came out of it. So those are the big, so when I start seeing people say, oh man, I'm not, I want to be like this, or I want to be like you, but you show them, no, I'm gonna show you how to, you can have my work ethic, and you can build that talent, and but you can build it for yourself. You teach them how to fish.
Right. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Now let me get to the rapper side of you. Do you have any recorded songs? If so, you know what I'm saying? Are they out? And are you thinking about making songs that kind of, relates to the meta? Like how, shout out to Harley, I think his name Harley Mack. Am I saying that right?
Halls Mac.
Mack. Okay, Harz Mack. And then I know he got a partner named Roll 9. We had a little celebrity that been making music, Angel the Artist. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout outs. True poet, true artist.
You know what I'm saying?
Every angel's an artist. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Only person I know was Mac. I don't know anybody else that made any type of meta song. Would you?
You say that made a meta song?
First off, do you have any recorded songs? That's one question I asked
you. Yeah. I have an external hard drive full of songs, but it's just material to actually be able to branch off of and use. I strictly like to write.
Excuse me.
Hey, can we keep it down a little bit over there? Thank you.
Oh my god!
I still love you.
Okay, so,
but yeah, but the thing is, my biggest thing is, I don't really. It's not a big deal for me. I don't want fame, man. I want wealth. So it's like, if my skill can write, and it makes me happy. That's the thing. Like, it never feels like work. You never work a day in your life. If it's fun.
And I want to put this out with WritersPen. I asked him this before. WritersPen never told me anything about any music that he done. He's the only OG I know that will go rap his ass off, but never say anything about a song. So he been out here freestyling like damn that forever since I met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True poet. Speaking when I know beat. You know what I mean? So,
but that's because it's lyrical exercise.
Most definitely says in your name. Fuck you talking about. But let's say it like this. I see everybody has a meta occupation. Man, you do our own thing. Everybody got their own thing going on. If it's, you know what I'm saying, besides scripting or building, because, we want to make sure our words underneath our names. Do you ever think about being a meta actor or anything else? Because I know you rap. Sometimes host. Would you ever do anything else like acting?
I've already done acting. I was in one of the first. I was what's the two people's names? Snuggy and D Has. They had a joint. It was like 2 seasons or whatnot. Yeah, so it's on YouTube. So I did that. Yo, honestly, I ain't gonna front though. When I came in the metaverse, it's like, yo, you felt it's a freedom to be around creatives. So I'll level with y'all. You experience new things. I mean, hold on, boy. I'm fly, nigga.
Take it. Wait, am I in front of the camera?
No, nigga.
No, like honestly, being around so many creatives, it's like you can branch out. It's like I've modeled, and like
Right.
I mean, we Winnie the Pooh in it, at the same time. We ain't got no legs, but one thing is dope is like you like model glasses or things that people just like it's built different brands. You might do this poetry, you might be posting or whatever, but it's like you get a full experience, and it's like it just broadens your horizons, and it also shows you that look, you can live. Yeah.
So let's get to this. For those who don't know, yesterday he dropped his first world. Congratulations, you feel me? Hey,
WP
this man,
Studio.
out of all this time, you finally dropped your world. And, oh yeah, let me go ahead and say this. For those that just got here, if you haven't been here before, please like and say. If you don't want to say, just like it, because we trying to show, we put time to this like everyone else put their time to it. If we come to y'all world, y'all want us to show y'all love. If y'all have already, most definitely we got y'all. We're gonna support y'all. Just like Dee Dee's. Shout out to her. She dropped her world yesterday too. Bro, great.
Congratulations.
So I got one question. So tell us about your world. Like, what made you want to drop? What's the world called? WP Studios, right?
Yo, WP Studio, man. You know what
Yes,
time
sir.
it is.
And you see, we got on the gate. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody want to see the studio, it's right there on the gate. We made the shortcut for y'all. Y'all ain't gotta do the menu.
Appreciate it. It's definitely an event. It's a vibe. It has a lot of underlying meanings, but you know what? It's all about positivity. Keeping culture of when it comes to poetry or lyricism. All across the board. So it's still a part of intellect. It's stretching your mind. So, but
because I hear the old school with the new school. I heard the old school with the new school.
Yeah, because
it went from
either way they're both artists. Just because I paint abstract paintings or when I'm a Basquiat over here, you might be a Rilke. It might be a Rembrandt. So it's like however you look at it, the hues and the shades that you use, it's still beautiful in that right. So it's like hey, you still depict something that tells a story.
You better make me go paint right now. God damn, so you talking about painting and shit.
Okay, but
how long this world
took? But the big thing is the ultimate goal. But yo, I still love you.
Oh, hello, how you doing? If y'all just stepping in, welcome into the, this Talk TV with the slums of the metal. You feel me? Bringing nothing but the street life and nothing but the ghetto. We're interviewing WritersPen. If you just got in here, if you just got in here with people, please put yourselves in a party and put a party only. But if you're here by yourself, please put yourself on mute. You can go to the bathroom and see what's going on because we just did a whole update. We're going to expand this house every single minute of the way. So y'all just be on the lookout. Y'all can listen and view everything what's going on. We giving y'all entertainment and some knowledge too. We only doing something for the hustlers, no civilians. You feel me? But
no, about the world, real quick. Drop the world, but the whole point of the world was I was in everybody's studio. It's like I'm happy, I'm comfortable, but at the same time, it was like it wasn't my world. So the biggest thing that comes is like I see a lot of people that are very talented, and I was like, yo, you know what? What I need to do, since my cup runs over, it's like if you're a wealth of knowledge. You give it, be a blessing to them. And so the whole point of the studio is to say, you know what, look, one, it's a no judgment zone. You could come in novice or you can be an expert, but at the same time, you know what, look, my goal is to put you in a situation where you can be independent for yourself. Because it's amazing how I see people that want to be an artist and they want to, they want to make music, but at the same time, people like backslide them because they won't let them. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to structure things. How how do you compose when it's writing? What's breath control? But no, but the whole beauty of it is, it's like, you know what, you give back to people. So many people want to dream of being a rapper, but at the same time, you put the medicine in the candy. So it's like, you know, it's a free place to say, you know what, look, I'll teach you anything about it. My goal for the studio is to say, if you come in there and you hang out, you'll have time. If you want time with me to be able to just work on something, you know, I'll be up wee hours in the morning. But either way, you'll be solidified in learning how to do this, how to go in the industry. Ultimate goal is for you to be able to say, all right, I'll show you how to get syndicated across different platforms. I'll show you.
So
put
this
to
was your
YouTube.
type of journey you had to go through for your world.
The thing is, you know what, you have to go through that because you have that passion for it. You know, it's like you built it. You had to build it from the ground up in order to get to that point where you could really assist somebody. Because a lot of people say they want to help, but at the same time, you don't have a platform or a space where they can go to, where you can get where they can receive it. So that's my whole goal. I want to put them in a situation where you can be an independent artist. I don't want nothing from you, but you get the opportunity. So when you do get a buzz and the label comes to you and says, oh, you want a 360 deal? You can be like, no, I want 85%. And I just want you to be distributions and cover the rest. But at the same time, it's teaching you how to fish so you know how to miss the loopholes, but you bring wealth to your family and everything like that.
But so one, I want to ask you, how long was the wait? How long was the process? When do you started planning this out? Because I remember you always tell me, like, I'm gonna start getting things together. Then it took a minute. And now you finally got here, which, man, how can you estimate how long it took for you to finally get your own world dropped for everybody to see?
Yo, it literally took me 6 months. Because I came in, you know, I didn't come in as like a builder, you know. So I was just like, yo, this is cool, but I had to get from the basics, you know. It's like, oh, you learn a chair, da da da. It's like, you know, but you keep and biggest thing is keep messing up. But it's one of the things that, you know what, if you could, it's just like writing. If you continue to write, you know, you'll get better at your craft. And then, you know what, you can also ask for help. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. People will help you, but you got to put the work in first. Because trust me, I have came in with some wild ideas. I have worlds that are unpublished because, you know what, there was no way capacity was going to make sense. It's like, look, nah, your lines aren't clean, this and this and that. So I had people that said, wow, I do see what you're doing. And so they was like, okay, let me show you how to clean this up, because they saw the time I was putting in.
Right.
But yeah, it was a long process. And it definitely gave me a different view and a different respect for what I see builders in here, like, you know, masterful builders. And it's like, you know what, people don't realize the work that they put in. And it's like, you know, you see what they're up in the wee hours of the night. All you see is active. You know, that's putting in work.
Right. So tell me, now you got me to my next question with, you know, a following question. How does it feel to knowing that you have the name or the title World Creator underneath your name? Instead of just saying WritersPen, now you're WritersPen World Creator. Even though your name has a weight, like everyone else in the audience, which once again, thank y'all for sitting here and listening to WritersPen interview.
We love y'all.
So he can show his story and tell everybody how he became who he is now. Like, how does it feel now? Because we got a lot of creators that can really relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, me, the Ghetto Creators. You got Angel, you got Underboss, you got Didi. What is that, King J? That's King J right there. Everybody in here. I know everybody made a world, but finally you came in.
Let me tell you like this, yo. Everybody that you named, I'm a fan of. I've been to their worlds. I've walked into their worlds and been inspired. I've walked in and hold on, yo. I'm about to say, Tim, what we doing? Weird meta shit. Don't worry about that. But yo, but seriously, yo, I admire all of them, man, because it's like you come in, it's like, yo, to admire somebody's art. Yo, what time it took to put this together and how this works. So it's one of those, and it inspires you. It's like, it makes you want to write. I've sat in most of these people's worlds, and I'm just sitting there and I'll be by myself writing just because of something they have in there. And that's
Right.
valuable to me because and that's inspiration and inspires me.
Right.
But it's a wild one right there, boy.
Okay. Do you have any new projects coming soon that's getting ready to drop next? You know what I'm saying? Or you for to just give it time for everybody to see that you got this world coming up first, let it marinate until you drop another world.
No. This was almost like this was the test. This was the test for me to say, okay, you know what, look, you want to advance and everything like that. And just like being in here, it's like, okay, you building your name for yourself or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, the direction, it evolves you because you're paying attention to it now. You become more immersed in this. And then it's like, you're like, okay, now I want to spend that time. And that's one of the things that I noticed. It was like, okay, I'm here at this point where once I dropped this, and it was like, it was gruesome. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people you see them say, "Oh man, I built this in 4 hours." I don't know what.
I think you was trying to
what
give out
drug
shade
you?
to
I
me,
don't
bro.
know what
I ain't
drug
gonna lie
you
to you. I
on.
think you was giving me a little bit of shade. I ain't gonna hold you. But
No,
yeah,
but the thing is, it's foreign to me. Just like you look at people say, "Oh well, how do you come up with this and come up with that?" Blah blah blah. But it's like, oh, the same way you guys are pointing and pushing things. Now we're gonna switch this. Now I'm snapping to this. That's the same way that I write. When I'm like, it's like in my head when the beat comes on, I'm gonna bob to the beat, and then it's like I go into Minority Report mode. My hands go up, and it's like my hands usually move when it's like because I'm pulling words. So it's like the same way y'all are snap tooling, that's what I'm doing and constructing lines.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, but that's the way, so I get that to be an architect with it. But that's one of the things, just like that right there, to go through that process, and you weren't great at it by no means, but it was all worth it because you know what? It showed you how much your purpose and your passion can push you forward. And you know what? I'm gonna do this because it's a bigger view. So that's it's like that gives you that drive and that ambition, and it gives you such a great respect for all of these artists out here. I mean, like literally, gee, yo, underboss, man, yo, I was trying to get a logo, and I was just like, yo, it's just this person was helping me. This person, I was like, it just don't look right. Hit my man's. I was like, yo, can you just take a look at this? Yo, this is what I'm thinking. So he said, yo, come in. Yo, we went to a blank world. We ain't just talking. I was like, yo, just let me rattle off what it is. Cause I'm like, I don't get this portion of it. Man sat there and constructed it. Never asked me for anything. And I'm like, yo, my G, I'm indebted to you. Like, and that's the logo that you see on WP Studios that was built by the Underboss. Big shout out
to Underboss, man. Shout out to I'm thinking that Underboss will be coming in with Didi for her interview. So if he slide through, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to ask him, I should ask a question or two.
I'm telling you, yo, he's an unsung hero. There's a lot of people that they're out there because it just word spreads like wildfire. But it's some people that they're just more chill and relaxed, and it's like hey, they just kind of coast. And when I say coasting, it's like they're just kind of in their own wave, But at the same time, they'll help anybody, and they're a big influence, and but they're very humble.
That's man. Hey, that's good. Shout out to Underboss one more time. So let me so my following question after this, hopefully keep saying questions, but for try my best not to say questions. What were the frustrations of your journey? It can be from making the world to having your name out there. What was the frustrations that you had to get to this point?
Oh man, to get to this point, I would say like spending the time honing a craft that you don't know. and continuously pushing yourself, and no matter how frustrating it is, and then being able to humble yourself and say, hey, I can ask for help. That's one of the things, it makes you, it humbles you, but at the same time, people are willing to really help you, but it's because of what you put into them. As far as you might have had a conversation with somebody and they were having a bad day, and it's like, yo, I spoke with WritersPen, Penn was saying this, blah blah blah, he's actually a cool person, and then you know what, when I'm in need, it's like, yo, it's almost like, yo, oh man, yo, whatever you need. It's almost like, yo, if I have a sense of discernment and I can give you that and aid you, oh well, hell, you trade it off, on just on a whim. It's like, yo, I can do that for you, no questions asked.
Okay. So as we talk about your world previously, who helped you in your world? So that way we give them their kudos if anybody did help you with the world.
Man, you know who helped me with my world? Boy, I got a list for you. Man, you got the underboss, Nello, Nemo Dollars, Nisha Didi, shit, DJ Manny, Mother Kane Papa, Andrew Money, Dollar Beezy.
Damn,
man, like the list goes on, because the thing is, the list goes on, man. Meta Jesus. I mean, like,
you got God in your shit?
A righteous motherfucker.
That motherfucker blessed.
Man, but literally the list goes on. I mean,
tip jar, anyone? Wow. Tip jar. No.
You ain't shit.
Look, anyway. Yo, man, but like, when I say it's like, man, the list goes on, man. Like, you have thousands of friends or followers, man. Fuck that, But the thing is, all these people, just a conversation with them has built me from the ground up. So much that I didn't know, and it's like, just a conversation. Hey, in passing, and hey, oh yeah, here you go, Del 3. Man, we can go on for days. Hold on, wait, Cutie the sweetest. Yo, for real. Infinite Rocket Power.
Big Memphis.
Oh, trying to tell you shit. Golden Rays. I mean, man, boy, we can
Golden Boy.
My God. Oh God. Vic 3000, man. Shout out 3-Pop, man. Whoa. Man, we could just run this, and I can just keep coming up with names.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Okay.
All these people, man. All of these people, man. Like, I'm indebted to everybody in the metaverse. For real.
That's all love. They ain't think about no depth. Man, it's all love. Like how I got you right now, man. Without you, it would be no show. Without
my bad. And my nephew
week Picasso. Week before. All love. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the wolf, you hear me?
The creator.
Is there any future collabs you want to do?
Collabs?
Yeah.
Are we talking music wise, or what are we?
Okay, let me put this into meta terms. Any future collaborations on the world that you want to do?
Yo, most definitely. I mean, it's endless. It's very much so endless. I give you one. Shout out Angel Arts, man.
Shout out Angel the artist, you know what I'm saying? And she right there in the cut too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate her sliding through. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot, it's a lot of people, like, a lot of people you don't get to see. Like, you might see them and you might pass by them, but it's like, you don't get that opportunity, because it's like, you're just moving and shaking. But to actually get to embrace the conversation with that person, it's like, yeah, that's what's up. And just like, you get it because you hear so much. Like, it's amazing how whole meta talks, so man, the amazing things that somebody does, and then you see, oh wait, you know what? That sounds like me. And that's one of the things where it's like, you might not have got to really connect with them, but when you do, it's like, damn, that was right. And that's one of the most amazing things, because it's like, and that happens all across the board. But that I can say that because, you know what? I've been in here 11 months, but you know what? It was a couple of days ago, we all were world hopping, and I actually got to have a conversation with Angel the artist, and it was like, oh shit, cool.
Okay. Well, I got one more question, and then we're gonna let the audience ask you some questions.
You know
what I'm saying?
Bring it.
So,
what's up?
Was there any collaborations that you denied on? Like, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that shit with you.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most.
What
definitely.
made you deny them? What made you deny the offer? Was they bid? Was it the business? Was it how they take care of themselves in the metaverse? Was it the rumors that have been proven that made them like, nah, it's not collaborational?
No, I'll tell you, because the thing is, you know what? They weren't genuine. That's one of the biggest things. Another thing is, you know what? You can smell a rat. And the thing is, you can watch. The thing is, people really forget some main point. Like, as big as the metaverse is, remember, we all can hear each other. Like, people think, you don't hear them. You can have your back turned, but you know what? You can hear another conversation. And it's amazing what you hear people say. And then, other things float around or whatever. People are going to talk. People are going to disagree. But when you see it for yourself, and it's like, man, this is how you really treat people. Because we world hop, we're different places. You bop in somewhere, and they don't really realize you're there. They having a whole conversation. You're not in it, but you breezing by. It's like, yo, you filthy to people. Like, people really don't know. Like, no, people see you. And it's like, oh, well, you want to collab with me, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm good. or people that look at you and say, you know what, look, let me show you what I can do for you. That's another thing, man. Yeah. People want to put pressure on it. Matter of fact, yo, I'm in my bag right now. Hold on. Yo, let me tell something to these little soft dudes out here, man. Yo, look, just because you're a little world creator. Hey, man, fuck on, man. Yo, I mean this for full heart, yo.
Right.
Y'all fellas need to start treating these ladies right, man. Like, yo, real facts. Like, yo, just because you're a little world creator and you're a little script maker, whatever the case may be, whatever they know you for. Hey, yo, man, don't be trying to hold that over these ladies' head, man. Because a lot of them, y'all be in there bugging, and you know what? It runs past me, and I be looking at you like a sucker.
Right.
Try that shit in front of me. But real shit, man. Hey. Like, yo, this but it don't
y'all
make no
hear
sense.
That, right? Oh, fuck up. Hey, well, we already know how this is gonna go. Everybody got someone to go to. Everybody got the females in this world got someone who call us big bro. They people, man, look, they hit her, they evil side, evil twin, man. You already know how it go. We can go far beyond with it.
Everybody human, we want respect, but at the same time, as a man, we respect our queens. They ain't got to be right all the time, but you know what? We respect our queens. Cause how you gonna want somebody to follow you if you're a good leader?
You know what? I want to get on that because, man, I feel like I have a question for Howard. Check it out. Get right here to that rug. Stand on the rug and go ahead and ask him a question, big bro.
Right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it.
Yo, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Shout out to Chirac and Miss Mia. I see you on this, man. Big up.
First lady.
Lovely to see this.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to kids that's in here. Yeah, I'm calling y'all big heads. Y'all got some big heads because y'all some big names. You feel me? But shout out to WritersPen, man. I said I don't really got a question because you know how we rock like a toupee. You feel me? Not the fake way. But man, I'm the type, man. You gotta get flowers when it's due. You gotta get flowers when it's due, man. And I gotta give my flowers to you, man, especially as an artist to another artist, man. I love the grind, I love the dedication, and big ups with the world, man, to say like how you said you're a world creator now instead of just sitting this mug as an artist. And that's big ups. I mean, I can't throw confetti, but man, that's big ups to see, dog. Especially like I say, where we come from, how this grind go, like Tony Hawk, you feel me, man? So I just had to give big ups to that, man. Salute to you with that, man. You opening up the doors for many more because they know they can do this shit now. You feel me? Excuse my French and all that. But man,
you can curse in here, man.
That man, shit, keep it. Keep it big like pun. You feel me?
You already know. Yo, but just keep this in mind, yo. Nah, this ain't mine. This ours. This is ours. My name might be on there, but this is ours.
Angel
Like,
the artist.
ain't,
Angel the artist.
Ain't no lock. So let me tell you. Yes, ma'am. Wait 1 minute.
The
Ain't no
green
lock.
haired
If
queen
we come in
is
my
here.
world, ain't no locks on my doors.
My headset
Ain't
is
no
acting weird.
keys. But you know what? You always free to be in there, man. That's your home. You do what you want to do in there.
Amen.
Big ups.
Pen. Also want to give you your flowers because you are, as soon as I saw like a video of you in the studio. I'm sorry for my background music, but I saw you rapping in the studio, and immediately when I heard it, not saying that it didn't sound like a rapper, when I heard it, I was just like, I hear the poetry in this. Like I know it. I could hear some good old poetry grand slam in this. So when I finally met you and we had that conversation the other day, and I was just like, this connection, it was just like just as you said when we were talking, that knowing a poet, that poet to poet person, yeah. That was. I just want to give you your flowers. You are an amazing person. Yep, I forgot. Don't have confetti, but you are an amazing person, and I hope you go far within horizons and the tangible world and all that. And my question for you was, because I saw you were kind of hyped up when he was about to ask it. What about the collaborations in music? Who are you trying to see collab with?
Honestly, you know what? Anybody. You can always learn from somebody.
Check your DM. No,
Anybody. I mean, literally, it does not matter. I mean, if you're not skilled like that, or if you're just interested in it, but that's what the home is built for. WritersPen Studio. That's what the home is built for. It's like, look, it's a safe haven for creatives to be, whether you want to get better or whether you just want to experience it. I've seen so many people. I'll do poetry, and it's like, so the branch is like, no, it's not just WritersPen. You write raps. No, it's like, no, I'm gonna show you the full gambit. No, this is poetry. So it's like it covers the gambit. You truly are what your name is. But no, I work with anybody, and I mean, that's perfectly fine, whether it's poetry or rap or whatever. It does not matter. If it's writing involved, let's do it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I got him as my tag in my songs now. That shit is funny as well.
Yo,
but anybody else, what's going on? DJ Manny, how you feeling, man? Shout out to you.
What's popping?
Stepping in the building.
Yo, I don't got no question, my guy. I just want to give him like a dump truck full of flowers, man. Like,
that's love.
I remember when he came in here, yo. I remember when he came in the metaverse, and he.
But I know Manny though, so you know what?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't sitting wrong.
One of the things I want to shout him out for is he came into royalty, and he helped us with our artists, like on some like artist development. Him and shout out Universe Dragon. You know what I mean? And that
shout
was
shout
love.
Out. I'll put him right there with him.
He used to spend mad time with the artists 24/7. So that showed me mad love. Like out of all the relationships I created in here, like he's one of the realest ones in here. You know what I mean? Like if y'all ever get down and sit down and chat up with him, he one of the realest ones in here. And I got mad love for him. He like a real brother. And I never even met him, bro. I'll be hosting mad meta meet and greets. I still haven't met him yet. But we gonna meet soon because you know what I mean? That's my bro. I got mad love for you, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. If I could do the confetti in a backflip, I would, bro. Let me get out of here before I shut it too.
Anybody else? Come on. Hey, once again, just Smokey. What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
You already know. You already know.
Yes,
man. You knew I was going to stand up here and say something about my guy. This is my dude right here. When I gave up on my writing, he was the one that encouraged me to start writing again. And when I did, I was encouraged by another guy. I'll give him his props, Boss King, for allowing me to grace his stage to show him, this guy right here, that I do have the that I said I have. And he saw it, and he's been giving me nothing but support ever since. I love this dude. Ryder, you are awesome. You deserve all the recognition and everything that we can give you. Nothing but love for you right here.
Big
keep
facts.
it up. You hear me? Keep it up. And you better come to you better be on time tomorrow, 9:00. You the host.
We got two more. We got two more for Writers Pen. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get back to the questions. Another famous artist. Come on, step into the come step up a little closer. Don't get scared. Don't get scared.
Okay.
You in the ghetto, but we ain't that ghetto.
Bro, I'm home. Yeah, I'm from Memphis. You already know what's up. But bro,
Go crazy.
I already know. Like late night sessions, them early morning
breakfast
in
balls,
the studio. That's where I can't even say. You already know what's up. But I'm so glad that you are now a world creator, that you have your own place, because you give so much light and energy to a room. Like, we all flock when, we know you about to host, we know you about to perform. So to know you have your own space where it can congregate.
Nobody,
bro. Like I'm glad you finally got. For months we've been on your ass. You and A. We've been on you and A world to get on y'all ass to get the world, and I'm both of y'all finally got y'all world. Finally got y'all own studios where y'all could bring their light to y'all place of comfort. And bro, your studio is dumb lit. Like Nemo,
I couldn't even get in.
Couldn't even get in. We had a whole nother session. It was still jumping.
You know what I'm saying? But man, we still took pictures to show you love, though.
Definitely. I definitely appreciate everything. Whether they are artists or just like me and Infinite, we just in the studio fucking around. You don't mind sending there 4:00 in the morning, bro, just giving us tips and just helping us play around. Like we don't even, real artists don't even it's not serious to us like that. We just in there venting and releasing. And bro, it's always a vibe to be around you and A, and y'all just constantly giving it that positivity, that encouragement. So big ups on that. Everybody trying to you can put your confetti back on.
Hey, okay.
Yoko, what's happening with you?
What's up? What's popping? Both of y'all. I want to give kudos to both of y'all. Honestly, every time I see Picasso, I get prouder and prouder. No lie, no cap. This is dope. This is what I appreciate about the Horizon World, because you get to do this, and I'm proud to have smart brothers like you, not taking it lightly. You think these four walls are just squares. You came in this room and it's the whole essence. You understand? You have to purchase space and things to do this. So don't take this light. I appreciate this is the dopest thing y'all could do. You understand? Keep going. Both of y'all. This is so beautiful. You understand? You come in here, you could promote your business, you could do whatever. Let's not do it. Let's go to work, my brothers, my sisters. Gotcha. Must peace and blessings, all right? I appreciate y'all. I love this. And you are amazing. Everything that these people said is true. Your energy, your light, it brings the whole atmosphere. You know that? Everything you do in here, we see. And I'm glad that this is something you're doing, Picasso. This is so dope. Keep going.
I appreciate it. Much love. Now, I'm going to give out the last
I'm only the company I keep, so take one and no one.
Man.
All of y'all.
Now, let me say this as me being not just a host. So I want to get to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Get to the next question before I start crying on camera. I can't be doing that. I'm supposed to be gangster in here. You know what I mean? Let's talk about your signature look, man. Your signature look, if you go to WP Studios, the red cap.
Yeah.
That's your signature look? Yeah. And what made it your signature look?
Yo, man. Yo, it's like, fitted. It's like, that's just me, man. Like, yo, I've been wearing them for years. Like, I'm married to my cap like a wedding ring, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, B. But it's just one of those things where it was more.
What's the name? Put yourself on mute, because we can hear you.
It was more.
Oh shit, my bad, gang.
Like, yo, it started as all. You won't be Harlem fresh. It's like, yo, fitted matches sneaks, shit like that. So that was one of the biggest things. It's like, yo, your hat, it represents you. It's almost like in a sense of, lettering yourself. Like, you have your logo, like the NY logo. It's just like, yo, you are the city, man. It's like, you think about a team together, like a baseball team, they're a unit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you band together. So that's the thing, it's almost saying like a team player, but at the same time, you be a star to actually help others, or to be able to push the team to go. So it's deeper than that. It's like, so it takes all of us to actually unite, be in a dugout together and then step on the field and play ball together or whatever. But we're trying to be champions all together. So
Excuse me, Mr. Chariot. Can you pause? I need everyone to move out the door because apparently when people come and spawn, they is moving back outside.
I appreciate it. Can you,
First lady.
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Let me go recite this. Or should I say we ask, what's the difference between poetry and rap?
Man, difference between poetry and rap. I'll tell you like this, my personal opinion.
Right.
There wouldn't be a difference in it because you know what, where it's rooted from, which is just like technical skill when it comes to stanzas, or when it comes to, what you put your soliloquies, or your double entendres, you're painting for a feel. But the thing is, when it comes to rap from poetry, see, when I put it like this, rap, you know what, you just, you can sequence things that, are carried by a beat. And, that's one of those where, it can be guided to be whatever the situation is. But the difference in poetry is like where you're pushing for a direction, where this right here is painting an image. And when I say painting an image, it's one of those where we're looking more from a technical skill side, where I need you to look from this angle. Most poetry captures an emotion. It captures a feeling. It captures a moment. It, or it just captures a significant thing that pushes in this direction. When I say pushes in this direction, it's one of those where everybody's talked to themselves and wrote things down and didn't say this. Well, it wasn't poetry, but it actually was, because it's one of those where you can connect that feel with everybody.
Right.
So anybody can rhyme. You can say car, star, far, jar, tar. But painting something as elegant to say, like your eyes are similar to a Basquiat, with the black and white sense of chess games. When I say that, we just have to move pieces together and fill in our black and white space. Now that right there, I'm capturing that feeling. Somebody else can hear that.
Because the reason why I asked you that, because when it was me, you, I know Smoke a Lot was there, you know what I'm saying? And I think Meeks was there, Meeks 20 _20. So we was talking about raps. You said something about a rap battle. You said you're a rap battle, your ass off. But poetry ain't no competition in poetry. That's what made me want to ask you that question. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to the next question.
Yeah. I like that.
Since you saying this, let me go and give you a following question to this one. As you being a lyricist, and I know everyone in here that makes music has this. What I'm gonna ask you is, as you rap, or as you spit your lyrics, or as you painting an imagery to those that's hearing you and giving into their mindset.
Right.
What is your favorite bar? It can be from a rap. It can be from you spinning your poetry. What was your favorite bar, and why did you choose that?
My favorite bar. Oh man, I can answer that easily. My favorite. Like I live and die by it. It's on my skin. Is you are the sole author of the dictionary that defines you. Say it again. You are the sole author of the dictionary that defines you. And that carries me through any situation in life. And the one thing is almost godly, because you know what? You can get forward or backwards, you know what? It's universal. So that's that's one that sticks with me.
Right. Okay. Next one. Now, everybody in here is creative. Everybody has a formative way of showing and expressing.
Right.
VR is the next level of showing expression and showing art creativity. What if Horizon was given an expirational date? You know what I'm saying? What if Horizon was for to reach the end, just like Space? Where would you go after this, and would you do the same thing?
Yes, I would. I would definitely do the same thing, and the reason why is because once.
My bad, gang.
I'm about to throw you a sign in here.
Sorry for that. But what I want to say is the reason why.
Hi guys, be safe. Great experience.
Reason why I said is because All Space have a large audience. I don't know if others may know about that. I kind of feel like I think Angel may know about that if I'm not mistaken. If not, then shit, shoot me in the foot.
Yeah.
But I know they have a large audience, and they finna go to another form of another form of system of saying this is the metaverse, and they're just gonna drop everything there. From the names them two words that I brought up, or the two apps, where would you go? What would be your next level?
Pardon me for a second. What was it?
Hey man, you got creator in other world. Like you saying this?
Hey, phone on. We having an interview right now. We having an interview.
I'm sorry, man. I'm saying what's up, y'all. Nah,
It's
another
all
creator.
love.
I'm getting him a second ago.
Okay. Yeah,
You sent me here. He's trying to get over here. So he's
hey, bro. You can tell me all that. That's nice, but we haven't.
You smoke this? Yeah, I'll pass this to you. But all right, go ahead.
They're so fucking mean.
I'm apologize because I don't listen to that shit. I'm hot as a motherfucker, but I know they got too many. I respect the women here, so I'm
hey,
the ladies. You know, so I'm be quiet. Yeah, go ahead.
Korea.
Who got a problem?
It's so good, bro.
You have a problem?
Yeah.
What's the Zyger? Is it like a zebra?
Since we talked about the other, would you go to another app and still call yourself WritersPen, or would you call you something else?
Nah, I own my name.
Okay.
That's one of the things that made it so serious because you know what, like you're branded on yourself. It's like what, it's not. It's just like having your government name, but like it means something to you.
Right.
So that's the part where it's like that really defines that. It defines my purpose. It defines my skill. And it's like, what, one of the greatest things is always being able to remind yourself because you know what, everybody else might not be able to encourage you. So what is the thing that reminds you what relates to you? So your name stands true on everything. Because it's like, you have to call yourself that.
Then I got
all
those that you know in real life, you know what I'm saying, in IRL, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Would you suggest them to come in here? And if so, what type of, you know what I'm saying, what lessons or what type of tips would you give them once they step foot inside the metaverse?
Oh man, definitely. I would definitely tell them. Yeah, I would definitely encourage people to come in because it's one of those where it's one of the greatest places ever. The reason why is because you can go to fantasy land, right?
Right.
Like there aren't any boundaries or rules except for from a respect standard.
Right.
If you think about we go through life. People hate Mondays when they go and they come home after work and say, "Oh man, weekend wasn't long enough. They're tired. They got family. They're going through other issues and problems. But at the same time, name some place where you can go where you can make yourself happy. If you don't think of it, you can find a place to make yourself happy. A lot of things we can't run away from in life or remove ourselves from. But imagine a place that is an outlet of full happiness. Like that's the crazy thing. Everybody. Like if
you got anything coming up that you think everybody is gonna be looking like, oh my
Tip
God,
jar,
this is waiting.
Tip jar.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
No. Tip jar. Excuse me.
Like I have just through the basic process of going through the process of about first world dropping that I fully can use. Yeah, most definitely. But the thing is, like, oh man, I wish I could tell you a little bit more. I throw some light out, boy. Put it like this. I'm bringing. I'll make it like this. I'm bringing my companies in here So that's one of the biggest things, because seeing and building, and it's like, okay, you know what? Hey, I've learned from some great people, watched great people. Now it makes sense to me, and it shows, now that's building a different sense of wealth, and it's just done from my company. I own this, and now I'm putting it inside a place where I endorse everybody to think about it. This is one of the only platforms or out here like this, in a sense where, you know what, you don't have to have collateral or anything, but you can market your business, or at least build your fan base, have a cult following that believes in what you have going on. And then that will fund you being able to bring it into the real life. Like like I said again, universal. If you have it in the real life, you can bring it in here and market's better because you have a following. I know that you like this because I'm around you.
Right.
So, and that's one of the. But yeah, I'm bringing a lot of things in here, and it's gonna be a very sizzling year, boy.
So knowing that, shout out to DJ Manny. You know what I'm saying? He let it be know that you did your part on helping out young ones, or those, doesn't matter any age, on their penmanship, on how on what happens if they have a writer's block. You be helping them with you know what I'm saying, with the how you say it, the working format. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this: as you being an idol, as you being a mentor, you doing what you doing, being the leader, and they following to the point where they want to be a leader themselves. You being the sensei, and they being, you know what I'm saying, and they your little grasshoppers. What is your advice to those that's in the metaverse? Let's say for those that's already here. You know what I'm saying? What is your advice to those that's in the metaverse?
Oh man, definitely gonna answer that. Give me 2 seconds. Pardon me. But yo, what I would really say, honestly, is coming into the metaverse, yo. One thing I would say is come in here and be yourself. And when you come in here and be yourself, take the next step, which is find the things that you like about yourself. If you like poetry, look up poetry. You can hang out, but and that's the biggest thing. Is, one of the things that makes you the most happy is the fact that, you know what, you can have anything. You might like whatever you might like. If you like water parks, whoever's in there at a water park, they like it too. If you like puzzles, but that's the thing, it really broadens your horizons, because you can't, sometimes it's a little difficult to leave your house or find these people that are into this, or you have to travel. So it's like, this is a one-stop shop where the only thing it depends on is how far you're willing to go. It's like being in the Matrix, you want the red pill or the blue pill.
Right. Now, right now, I want to say thank you for coming through. I'm done with my questions. Anybody got a question for him? And then after that, we can wrap it all up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know he got something to do. I got something to do. You know what I'm saying? We have to make some.
What if when you trust, Lord, and I even lie?